What's up, Get Better Basketball community? I'm Coach DeMarco, and this is Focused. In today's episode, we're going out to New Zealand to check out a great set from the Waikato Wizards that I call Rip Stagger. This set is sure to get your team an open three-pointer. I've come to love the New Zealand National Basketball League because their teams execute at a high level. This set is no different, and I know you're going to love it. But before I jump into it, make sure you hit that like button down below, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great video breakdowns each and every week. Now, let's focus in on the Waikato Wizards Rip Stagger. As is the case with any set, it's the simple and small details that make a big difference. And the first thing I want to point out is this 4-out alignment. We have a guard here. We're going to go slot to slot between the guards up at the top. Then we have another player out here. We have a player that's going to set up outside as well. And then we have our middle player in this 4-out setup. These players seem to be pretty interchangeable from watching them play in this game, but this is their middle player in this 4-out setup. As we get into why the details matter, let's take a look here. So the first thing we're going to see is this rip action, another fancy word for a back screen. We're going to get a back screen from that middle player, a little bit of an X cut here. So this player is going to come off this back screen and they're going to look for the ball. Now, this is really important that this player cuts hard. That's the detail I'm talking about, because by making a hard cut, you can see their player gets hit by the screen. It's going to cause this defender to look them up. It's going to cause the help defenders on the weak side right here. And in particular, this defender right here, whose player is going to come off this staggered screen, they're going to have to look this player up as they cut in through the paint. As I let it play through here, you see the players converge in the paint. And now this player kind of snaps their head back. At the same time, as this player is fighting through this defender, fighting through the screen, here comes the staggered screen action. So now they're going to set that staggered screen. And this player actually turns. I think they were a little surprised. The defender was not out a little wider. And again, it's because of that cut. So they kind of adjusted. It almost became a little bit more of a double screen. I believe it was supposed to be a staggered screen by the way they set up. This player did a nice job turning and recognizing, I'm going to screen where this player is. I'm not going to go out here to the corner and screen here. There's no one out there. So I'm going to adjust my route. Another example of the details making a difference. And this is why I say that these teams in this basketball league, the New Zealand Basketball League, they execute at a high level. That's a high IQ thing to do. Adjust that screen. It's going to force this defender now to come under the screen. They couldn't chase over the top. If this defender had gone out, this screener had gone out wider, they probably could have taken a more direct route. They can't get through this double screen now. They're going to loop around, and it's going to allow this player to catch and knock down a three. So let's let this play through one more time. We have the hard cut through, which is going to draw the attention of the defenders. We then have these two players setting up the screen, but this player is going to adjust to find that player and not screen air, and they're going to set it up more like a little bit of a double screen. You can see how they are kind of staggered behind one another. And then this player is going to do a great job off the catch, reading the screen, kind of sticking this foot in the ground, not quite fading, but taking that a little bit of a fade step here. They don't want to keep curling to the basketball because this defender can get there. Again, another example of details making a big difference. And then they're going to catch, shoot, and knock down the three. Great execution out of a 4-out set. I know a lot of teams are using 4-out sets in their offense. This is a great one that you'll love. I love these focus episodes because I get to point out details like you saw in this play that often go overlooked as you're watching a complete basketball game. Let's be honest. As play after play is happening each time down the floor, it's easy to miss some of those details. And these focused episodes, I love showing you things like how the screener adjusted, how that hard cut through the middle sucked in the help defense, and of course, how the shooter stuck their foot in the ground and faded a step instead of continuing their curl to the basketball, which would have allowed the defender to recover. If you like this set and other focus breakdowns, then make sure you hit that like button down below, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great video breakdowns each and every week. As always, get better every day. If you want your team to knock down 3-pointers like this player did from the Waikato Wizards in the New Zealand National Basketball League, then make sure you invest in a brand new Dr. Dish all-purpose shooting machine. You'll get up the maximum amount of reps in the minimum amount of time that will allow your players to become the best shooters they can be. Mention the Get Better Basketball chat or hashtag GBetBBChat for up to $300 off select shooting machines. Don't miss out on this great opportunity.